What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be going over the top 10 cards you can get in NBA 2K20 MYTEAM for less than 10,000 MT. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We upload more MyTeam content here than anywhere else. And also, lads, if these guys do happen to shoot up in price after this video, just wait a day. Whatever comes out tomorrow, these cards are going to be right back down in price. Trust me, they're going to go right back down. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, and now we are going to get onto it. Also, this is my play style, and again, if these guys are over 10k MT straight away after this video, that's just from people trying to price fix based on this. So trust me, if you do not spend over 10k MT on any of these players, because they will go right back down. Yeah, if you want to use the card straight away, I do apologize, but I do feel that most of you guys know that people price fix these videos, so don't ever spend. So now we are going to get onto it. And number 10 is a center, and there's a couple of ways you can go about the center position for under 10k MT. You can either go for a Bagley or Nerlens Noel, a kind of mobile, better defender, or you can go for a jump shooting center. And personally, I think this guy is the best center the second best center you can get for this price. A card that I really do like, but I understand if you do want to go for a Bagley or a Nerlens Noel. So Joakim is actually very cheap. He is one of the cheaper cards. He's not the cheapest, but he's one of the cheaper cards on this list. Normally you can get him for around that 3,000 MT mark. Oh, he's a little bit more expensive. I did not realize he was going to be okay, I obviously put on enabled. I think he is around the 3,000, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, so he's around 2.5k, so he's super cheap. Joakim has got 21 Hall of Fame badges, which again is not bad at all for a center. He's got quick draw, corner specialist. He can actually shoot from the corners, which is a good thing. He's got intimidator, rebound chaser, pogo stick, trapper, tireless defender. The only problem is, I think, does he have no intimidator? No, Hall of Fame intimidator. I was about to say, I was like, sure, I'm almost certain he does, but he's also 7'2" with a really long wingspan, or say 7'1" with a really long wingspan. Has got not a great post game. Trust me, even with those okay stats, his post hook and fadeaway have got really slow animation, so I wouldn't really go to them. He's got an 88 3 ball, but he's got a really good release. The same release as Aaron Baines. He will hit them pretty much every time. He's also got okay driving dunk, really good block rating, not great perimeter defense. I think it's only goal clamps as well. But he has also got decent speed to ball acceleration and okay lateral quickness for what it is, like a cheap center of 81. Obviously, he's not up there with the best cards in the game, but again, he's 2,000 MT, so I don't think you can really expect that. And now at number 9, we are going for a wing. And this is a guy that, depending on the day, you can probably get him for around, give or take a couple of KMT, you can probably get him for around 5-6 KMT. And it's this guy right here, Jim Jackson. So Jim Jackson is a card that I really do like, and a lot of people have kind of slept on this card. His release isn't the greatest, but it's not bad. That's all I'm going to say. It's fine. I think the release is fine. But he's got good SIGs, don't get me wrong. He, without question, has got good SIGs. He's got 41 Hall of Fame badges. He's got Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, arc rusher, intimidator, lightning reflexes, off-ball pest, slippery off-ball, tireless defender, trapper, contact finisher, fancy footwork, range extender, quick draw. So again, 41 Hall of Fame badges. You cannot, like, for 5k MT, you can't get much better than that. Like, I think he might have the most Hall of Fame badges for anyone on his price. He's got not a great post game, but he's got a great 3 ball. Again, the release is very similar to like I think, is it Grand Hill's release? I'm not entirely sure, but it's not terrible, but it's not great either. He can hit him off the catch. He's not going to be a 300. Driving dunk, again, 85 is fine, but he's got great perimeter defense. He's also got great speed, great lateral quickness of 94. As well as that, his defensive tendencies of 80 on ball steal, 80 pass interception are quite good. Although the 100 foul tendency is not ideal. That is definitely not ideal, which is why he's number 9 in this list. If this card had a better jump shot, he would be probably very high on this list, but he doesn't. However, he's still good enough to get in at number 9 for me. At number 8, we have got a buzzer beater card that came out a couple of days ago, and it is Jamario Moon. Jamario Moon has a weakness. That's all I'm going to say. He definitely has a weakness, and for some people that weakness might make him not great, but it all depends. all depends on how you feel about him, because I really like this card. He's like Dwayne Wade with a better, or Dean Wade with better behind the back for me. Not Dwayne, Dean Wade. I really like Dean Wade's release, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm bringing up Dean Wade. But Jamario Moon. He's 6'8", has a really big player build. He's also got 35 Hall of Fame badges. 35, not bad at all. Got Hall of Fame clamps, Intimidator, Hall of Fame range. Does he have quick draw? Yeah, he's got quick first step, handles for days. He's also got gold unpluckable. He's got the best behind the back in the game, which is the normal 3. There's one problem with him though. He does have a good mid-range shot and 3 ball. Trust me, with his release, he will hit almost all of them if you're wide open. Unbelievable driving dunk. He's got good perimeter defense. The problem, that speed. For someone like Jamario Moon, who was so athletic, I'm so shocked he has low speed like that. But you know what? The fact that he can kind of speed with that behind the back, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I really like this card, but I do understand if he is a card, if that speed is a like deal breaker. For a lot of people, it is a deal breaker. For me, the way I play this game, it isn't, and I feel like he does really well. But I do understand completely for some people if that is a deal breaker. So now we are going to get on to number 7. And number 7, this card is free. This card is free. You're guaranteed to get him by putting in a code. Either you're guaranteed to get this guy, or you're guaranteed to get a better version. It is the Players Club Bobo. So there's a Galaxy Opal Bobo, and there's an Amethyst Bobo. I don't think they feel that much different, especially because the Galaxy Opal is a non-Evo version. This card right here, he's got 16 Hall of Fames. Yeah, that's not ideal. Trust me, it's not ideal. But he's got 38 golds, so he's got a total of 54 total badges, gold clamps, gold intimidator, gold quick draw, gold range, and his release is actually better on gold quick draw than Hall of Fame. He's got good post game. He's also got a good mid range and 3 ball handle with a coach and shoe. You can speed boost, or shoe and floor general, or coach and floor general. He's also got block of 90, which is good. One problem is that he has got 75 strength, but again, he's very similar to a Mobamba, but I personally prefer Bobo. Again, 7'2", really good length. I think he just overall is a really, really good card. Now we are on to number 6, and this is where this card is definitely debatable, to be honest, but I think he's a better version of a previous card we had. So a lot of people might think, okay, I'm going to put in Wilson Chandler, but I'm not. I'm going to put in Stacey Augment instead, especially because he has the potential to be evoed as well. So Stacey Augment, he was, please tell me he's 10. He was 10k MT when I made this list initially. Okay, so there was 3 of them up for less than 10k, and someone obviously bought them all in the 10 minutes previous. But as you guys can see, 12.9k realistically. Maybe not right after this video gets put out will this card be back up in price or be back down in price, but at some stage he'll be back under 10k. To me, is a better version of, I'm trying to compare him, and he's I can't compare him to a 2 guard. I can't actually compare him to what's his name, Nick Batum. Either way though, let's just say he's 6'8", so he's got really good height for the 2 guard. He has got a driving dunk of, he's got Hall of Fame quick draw. Got catch and shoot as well. Got unpluckable tight handles, quick first step clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pogo, trapper, consistent finisher, contact finisher, fast break finisher, handles for days, slithery finisher as well. Only gold range is the only problem with him, but he's an elite defensive card that I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Got an 85-3 only, but again, trust me with that release, again, it's Nick Batum's release on off quick draw. Really great driving dunk, good handle. He's got fantastic all-around defense, perimeter and interior. He's also got good speed, ball acceleration, and great lateral quickness. As far as 3&D wings, he's great. He really is. Like, this card right here is really good value as well. In my under 50k list, if I'd realized he was under 50k, I probably would have put the Evo version of him on. But the Evo version gets way, way faster. It's better laterally, and in general, I think is that decent chunk better. Either way though, I think he is a great card and deserving to be number 6 on this list. And number 5, this is when we get into the real good cards. Number 5, it's a card I don't have for some reason. I think I might just buy, I think I'm gonna buy him. It's Harrington. So I'm just gonna see whatever the cheapest Al Harrington is, and I'm probably gonna just go and buy that. Because Al Harrington, was he in like best of packs or something? Because how is there so many of him? Al Harrington's so good though. He is so good. Like he is just a significantly better Campus Legends Carmelo Anthony. Like I think he's as good, maybe a tiny bit worse than the prime Opal Melo, but he's so much better than Campus Legends Melo. Like he's got Melo's release, which is really good. But he can't shoot in the corners. It's good, but there is a negative. However, he's got the best between legs in the game. He's got Pro 8. He's also got the best hop step in the game as well. He's got long athlete layup packages, and which gives him the best hop step in the game. He's got 99-92, 36 Hall of Fame badges, range extender, quick job, pump fake maestro, clamps, ice and veins, hot start, 24 gold as well, obviously quick first step as well. Those 24 golds include moving truck, intimidator, interceptor. He's 6'9", can play a small forward position, has got a great 3-ball, great dunk, great handle, got pretty good defense as well, great speed, and pretty decent line of quickness of 90. A really, really great card, and I honestly think he is so underrated in this game, which is why I have him at number 5. And number 4 is another card on this exact same screen, and it's Deshaun Stevenson. Deshaun Stevenson. Man, this card right here, I have to actually show you guys with Deshaun Stevenson. Let me just throw him into the squad. I think I might just, obviously he's not going to replace Jimmy on my team in general, but I think I have to show you guys Deshaun Stevenson, just how great he is in game, just his SIGs and stuff, to kind of show why he's on this list. So Deshaun Stevenson, as you guys can see with him, his just length, just look at how long those arms seem. But the big thing with this card, Pro 8, baby, Pro 8. He's got a really nice hop step as well. I'm pretty sure his behind the back is quite good. And yeah, he's got Pro 6 behind the back. As well as that, look at that release, man. Look at that release for Deshaun Stevenson. It is so easy to time. Again, super long arms, super easy release, super great between the legs. And that is just that is the main reason why he's so high. A big reason as well, obviously the stats are huge for this card. But Deshaun Stevenson, stats-wise, 37 Huff badges. Yeah, it's not the 41 of Jim Jackson, but it's still really good. It's got Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, range extender. He's only got gold intimidator, which is a little bit weird because of all people, Deshaun Stevenson probably should have Hall of Fame intimidator. Has got quick first step, hot zone hunter. Stats-wise, not a great post game, but he's got a really great 3-ball, really great dunk. He's also got good passing stats, great perimeter defense as well. Got great speed ball acceleration, and fantastic lateral quickness. As well as that, he's got a 70 on-ball steal, which is a pretty decent tendency. So you're looking at a really, really great card like right here. You're looking at a guy who is he is 2 inches of height away from being an elite 2 guard. Like if they give these SIGs, that release, and these stats to a 6'7" player at any stage in this game, like it's GG's, lads. It's GG's. That card becomes just god tier. The card becomes a god tier pink diamond card. He's a tiny bit small. That's the only reason he's number 4 on this list and not number 1 and 50,000 MT. Like for example, Brian Russell. This card has got terrible stats, a terrible release, but with his stats and badges and everything, if they didn't give him Scotty's release, he'd be way high on this list, but they gave him Scotty's release. But man, this is a near perfect 2 guard. Again, the only problem is that little bit of height, but his long wingspan makes up for it. So if you're starting out the game, he's elite. However, if you are looking to play at the elite level, I don't see him having much of a spot. However, I'm running a tournament where pink diamond, or like a cap tournament, that I might actually use him. I might actually use this card. And now we are on to number 3. And number 3 is another one of these cards that I've been talking about nonstop. It is Dale Ellis. I'm telling you this right now. If anyone says this card is not good, they have never used the card. That is the only thing I'm going to say. There is no situation where this card isn't good. Like, 6'7", 99. And again, I'm just going to show you guys his SIGs right now, his SIGs and jump shot, before we go on to the stats. So Dale Ellis, again, he's another one of these cards that I have to kind of go over SIGs because people just don't believe this card is good. Anyone who doesn't like this card has never used him. Not a great behind the back. Pro 2 tween. But his release, man, this release is so good. The release is so good. Like Ray Allen base, Kobe upper. It is one of the easiest releases in this game to time. And again, it's another of those players where the reason why he's so underrated, like I've seen people putting him really low on tier list, and like you just know for a fact they've never used this card because of how good he actually is. Like Dale Ellis is legitimately one of the best pink diamond 2 guards in this game. He is, in my opinion, like he's like almost like a 6'7" Maravich. He is so good and so underrated that the fact you can still pick him up, and I can guarantee you, yeah, people are going to be hyped on him for about an hour after this video comes out. In 2 days time, because his name is Dale Ellis, he'll be right back down to 4 or 5 KMT. If you're starting out the game, a perfect player to play at that 2 guard position. He is so good. So as you guys can see, Pro 2, unbelievable release, 34 half badges, range, quick draw, clamps, intimidator. He's got contact finisher, quick first step, giant slayer, unpluckable. He's also got gold interceptor, gold dimer, gold floor general. Got an unbelievable 3-ball, not a great but decent driving dunk. Got good ball handle, great perimeter defense, great speed, and great lateral quickness as well. So this guy, yeah, he may not be, again, the greatest wing in the world, but again, for that price, for under 10,000 MT, you cannot go wrong with this card. You can't. Like, you simply cannot go wrong with it. This card is unbelievable. And not only that, it's not even like he's close to being 10 KMT. Like, he's 7.5 KMT right now. Most days you can pick him up for less than 5k. Like, I think he's 7.5k because I kind of talked about how great he was in like a random player squad, and I think Ty just reacted to my budget squad tier list, or my budget tier list, where I had him in like S tier, and that video got a couple of views. So yeah, again, like, look at how many of them there are. There's so many of these on the market. Like, yeah, he probably will spike above 10k after this video, but trust me, in an hour or two, he's down to 6k. Like, in a day or two, he's going to be right down back where he normally is, around 5k, and people forget about this card. An unbelievable card, lads. Unbelievable. And now, number 2. Arguably the greatest coach of all time. This card right here. Phil Jackson. I haven't done a gameplay with him yet, but my god, is this card good. 44 half, 22 gold, 66 badges gold or above. Quick draw, range extender, pick dodger, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, deadeye. He's got a long wingspan, he's 6'9". He's got the pro 6 behind the back. His release is ridiculous. Let's show these now. Phil Jackson, lads. Phil Jackson. So, a little bit of slow tween, a really good behind the back. The release is so nice though. The release is so nice. Like, he's like got Dennis Scott's release. He's a lefty. Every stat is unbelievable. Man, Phil Jackson, I'm telling you. This card, again, another super underrated player in this game. As well as that, he's got 22 golds. Stats-wise, pretty decent post-game. Got a good 3-ball, a great driving dunk. He's got overall good but not spectacular defense, but it's good. A great speed, ball, and acceleration, and great lateral quickness. He's also 6'8" with good length and can play at 3. He's got, his tendencies, again, are really good. 95 pass interception, low foul tendency, great on-ball steal, great contest, and great block shot. Like, this card is so nice. And again, for his price, you can get Phil Jackson. Yeah, he's gone up a little bit. He's gone up a little bit. Yesterday, you were buying Phil Jackson for around 7 or 8 KMT. Today, he is closer to that 10 KMT mark. Not gonna lie, he definitely is closer to 10k. However, that doesn't really change too much. Like, he still is ridiculous for that price. Even for 10k, he is incredible. He's absolutely incredible. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this guy. Like, again, really cheap. And now we're on to number 1. This should be the most obvious one. Like, regardless of all these great cards, in a comp setting, you probably would use some of these guys over this guy right here. But for under 10k MT, to this day, I'm not sure if there will ever be a better cheap card than this, unless cards get really cheap. It's Dwayne Wade. It's Dwayne Wade, 5,500 MT, or cheaper, probably 3-4k. Best release in the game. 21 Hall of Fame badges. Feels like he has 50. He's got only gold range, which is like his only kind of downside. A really great defender. He's got great perimeter defense and a great block as well. Great speed, and if you have to use Dwayne Wade to know what I'm talking about, but if you know how to use him and you use Dwayne Wade, there's a reason why Diamond Dwayne Wade is number 1 on this list. And he's probably the only way Diamond Dwayne Wade doesn't go number 1 on one of these lists is if Danny Manning or someone goes back below 10k MT. Or, for example, they release a 6'7" Deshaun Stevenson type player in tomorrow. And anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's not